What's up guys, Vantage here. Today, I wanted to talk about Zenless Zone Zero and the total amount of pulls we're receiving on release, as there's a lot of confusion going around about what we're actually receiving on July 4th when the game releases. I'm talking about the total amount of pulls, how many pulls are going to be available in the version based on the content that we've seen in closed beta test 3, so let's just get straight into it. Okay, let's go over the total. So, from this tweet here, we can see that from Zenless Zone Zero's, the official account is saying that we're going to receive at most 100 free pulls and 80 Bopon pulls. Now, what are the Bopons? They are the pets in the game. So, right here, we can read that it says you get a login and you get 30 free pulls. Now, we don't know if 30 free pulls means limited pulls or standard pulls. We're going to have to see on release which one it is. Now, let's go through the entire list from their own Twitter post. First, we have two separate login events that will probably happen either at the same time or a week after each other. First one gives you 10 limited pulls. The second one gives you 10 pet pulls, the Bopon pulls. Thirdly, we have our pre-registration rewards. From the pre-registration rewards, we can see here that we are getting 20 standard pulls and 5 Bopon pulls. So right now, we are at a total of 30 pulls and 15 Bopons. Next, let's go on to the leveling rewards. Once you hit level 30, you'll get access to everything here. First, we have 40 standard pulls from leveling and 65 Bopon pulls upon hitting level 30, as well as you are getting 1600 Polychrome, or if you've played Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail, it's the equivalent of Primogems or Stellar Jade. As well, we have another reward, which is a redemption code that you can use upon the release of the game that gives you 300 additional Polychrome. Meaning in total, we have 1900 Polychrome upon the start of the game. So, in grand total, we are looking at 10 limited time pulls, 80 pet pulls, 60 standard pulls, and potentially 30 of them, and 30 of the total 100 pulls are potentially either limited time or standard. We'll know upon release or whenever they reveal more data, as it is very unclear when they say login for 30 free pulls what type of pull it is. And 1900 Jade. So off the start of the game, you have 110 pulls. This will let you complete the beginner banner and maybe you'll probably hit close to pity on the standard banner as well with all these pulls, but we'll see. And talking about the 260 pulls that we're thinking we might receive upon release of the game, is we are going to have to wait for the game release to actually see the total amount of pull currency we're receiving, because there could have been a lot of changes from CBT 3 to now regarding the amount of rewards you will receive upon the release of the game. Big part of this, and I'll be making a video shortly on this, is Wuthering Waves did a lot to change what they were doing for ZZZ. I can tell this off the rip because Hoyoverse has never given this many free pulls at the beginning of a game release, be it Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail. I'm going to have to do research to see about Honkai Impact 3rd and whatever they gave during its 1.0 patch. But that's a separate video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll be playing ZZZ on release, and you can catch me streaming on that day, probably around 7 p.m. CST. But if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.